Hello, welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. Hello, Gary Mullane from Ireland. Good to see you. Yeah, I noticed that I had the transition slide on kind of late. So you saw me, then you saw the get ready soon, and then you saw me again. So anyway, surprise, I'm here. So yeah, welcome to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. And today's Saturday night, and I was thinking some more about, I tend to do builds 6 times a week, and I was thinking we have a lot of fun when we have guests online. So I'm even thinking about maybe making Saturday Night Live a community build, which I think would be a lot of fun. The thing is, I'm not sure how many people would want to be on a Saturday night this late, which means I might need to move the time up a little bit. We'll have to see. And I'm not sure why my cell phone is making a lot of noise. Let me see if I can... because I plugged in the headset. Hello, headset. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and mute this. Okay, much better. So yeah, so welcome to the stream. And today is October 23rd, and I can't believe that Halloween is right around the corner. We've got a lot of things that are taking place with the holidays, and I think with November and December coming around, that there'll be a lot of people really busy. But one of the things that I've kind of made not really a New Year's resolution, but just a resolution, is that I'm going to start reading some more. If you tuned in to last Sunday's episode, the one that I had the Ziccardi sisters and their father on. So Lana is 7 years old and Vanessa is 9. And Vanessa came up with this idea for the TrickyLUG Library, where we build a scene from a book and, decide on how you want to make that for your diorama or your scene. There's no size limit. You can do whatever you want. And when I was interviewing the family, they were talking about how they go to the library all the time and read all these books. Vanessa reads 30 books a week, not a month. 30 books a week. And I was looking at her and I said, you know what? I probably haven't read a book, I don't know, not since Game of Thrones, I think, was on, as far as fiction. I read nonfiction a lot, as far as business books and how-to books, and especially Lego books. I read quite a few of those. But then I was thinking, gosh, I really should probably read some more fiction. So I did pick up this book yesterday, Dune, because as many of you know, the movie is now out. And I was thinking, I'm a big fan of Timothée Chalamet, and he's in the movie with Jason Momoa and Zendaya and some others. And I was thinking, you know what? I probably need to be doing some more of that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. It's a book by Frank Herbert, and I tried to borrow it from the library, but it's, I think, 150 people on the waiting list. So this cost me about $15, which, by the way, here's a tip. If you go to Barnes & Noble and you're in person, have them check the online store and they will match the price. So this is regularly, I think, $19.99 or $18.99, and they gave it to me for the online price. So that's a little tip for you. I'm going to be reading this over the next couple weeks. Another book, which this is, I told you I read a lot of nonfiction, but this one kind of jumped out at me, and I started reading it already, and I think it's really cool. It's called The Power of Habit. The Power of Habit. Why we do what we do in life and business. And somebody was asking me, they said, how come you're such a streaming machine? And I said, that's because I have a routine every day. And you're going to have to forgive me, but my dog is eating my library card. So hold on. Sarah, give me that. Hold on. Why? How did you get this? How did you get my library card? Okay. So this is this is my King County library card, and she's already started putting some chew marks in it. No, you need to chew your chew toy. So you'll have to forgive me for that little interruption. But here, let me pick her up. You wanna say hello to everybody? This is my dog, Sarah. Yes. And I think she just wants a lot of attention. And I don't know how she found this, because it was up here. I must have just dropped it. And she picked it up and started gnawing on it. And I'm like, no, no, no. I think what I'm going to have to do is make some rearrangements to my setup, because she wants to be around me all the time. But the Lego area is just maybe a little too dangerous for her, because she's like a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old who's always putting things in their mouth all the time. So yeah, so thankfully I use this mostly online. I just need it for the number, but you are a troublemaker. So sorry about that. Sorry about that little interruption. You gonna be okay? I'm gonna put you down. There you go. Okay, go play with your toy. Go play with your toy. Yeah, okay. I'm back. I might have to edit that section, so sorry about that. Okay. So the other book, as I mentioned, is this habit book. Okay, she's going back to her. Don't chew with some of my stuff, okay? All right, so the power of habit. And when I was talking about streaming and doing my streaming thing, is that I stream at night, 9 o'clock, and I always try to have things set up roughly around 8:15 or 8:30. So my down camera, which I have a new setup now, is that I have this arm that is now attached to the table. So I try to set the camera up at around the same time. But now that I have a dog, I have been having to adjust my schedule. So I took her out right before going live, and she was playing with her toy now. And now I think it's just, like I said, I've had her for 2 weeks, and I thought I had puppy-proofed things, but clearly I haven't. She's 4 years old, so I thought she was out of the chewing phase, but apparently not. But the other thing I wanted to show you is I've been using this as my bookmark, and isn't this adorable? This is a sticker I got from one of my followers, Shock the Toast. So I saw him not too long ago on my way back, 2 weeks ago, in fact. 2 weeks ago today, on a Saturday. Okay, so what I wanted to do is, let me show you my down camera. All right, so what I have here is, remember that back alley scene that I made with Super Sewer Baby? So one thought I had was that I could use Super Sewer Baby for a library scene of some sort, some superhero, or I want to recoup this because we were talking about making this into a diving vessel as a dumpster diver. But some of these characters I can possibly use. I happen to have this little Ariel, and I have the Centurion, so I was thinking, the Centurion could probably be good. And then I don't think I'm going to use the zombie Captain America. I think zombie books have been way overdone. Not going to do that. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is I have this platform. So you probably remember that I did this on a Thrifty Thursday, and this one, I have some remnants from here. I don't have all of them, but I have some of the different pieces that were from this. This was the beauty. It was like 4 of the different dolls. The mini micro dolls were in here. And as I was looking at this, I was thinking, I could probably use the parts of the interior. I don't really need them on the inside, but I could use them and then place it on the exterior here. There are some attachment points, and this would make a pretty cool little platform. So I'm thinking I may decide to do that, or we may decide to do both. Is you make the scene, maybe in one direction it's this way, and then when you lift up here, you may have a secondary scene here. So that's, something I'm playing around with. But yeah, so that's the plan today, is that we have this TrickyLUG library build that we need to do. And so it's mock building for, just to try to get into the spirit of things. This is a really cool piece. This came in that set, and it's got the curved windows, and it's kind of a micro scale, so I think it might be useful for something that we might want to do. Okay, sorry, you'll have to forgive me. My camera is acting up. Why are you doing that? Okay, let's see. For some reason, it's giving me... Okay, there we go. It was giving me YouTube videos. Alright, so like I said, this could be very useful for whatever scene we're going to build. Now, in this case, they were building the scene on the interior, so I'm going to just take all of these out. I think we're just going to reclaim this. Yeah, so like I said, I was thinking if I get a group of people on a Saturday night who all want to get together, we could have a Saturday night build stream. That would be kind of fun. A little community build. I think I want to call it the Saturday night community build. I think that would be a lot of fun. And like I said, I've been watching a couple other streamers and trying to involve the community more, and it's hard to do. It's hard to figure out which things resonate with people more. All right, so this is something that I wanted to mention too, is that there's some lavender in here. And you know, my buddy Debo is big on lavender, so I have actually set aside a lavender set. As far as a lot of my pieces, I usually don't sort by color, but I said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this. All right. Yeah, so when you start stripping this down, you can see that there's some really good attachment points here that you could use. And you could just plate it down with whatever color you want. So, and then if you look at this scene, this pre-printed scene, it has some water for the lagoon. So if you wanted to build this entire thing out, but build it so that you can close it, that's the other trick, right? So I think for today, I think I'm gonna just start with the exterior, because I do like these. And this is a pre-printed Lego emblem. It's embossed on there. It's really cool. So I thought that would be a nice thing to start with. Now the question is, what am I going to build? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I think right now I'm just kind of thinking about... Here was the things that I was experimenting with earlier, is that these are some corner pieces here. So if you have the corner white pieces, that will raise that up, and then you could put a flat piece to start building on. And unfortunately you don't have anything here, but you need these to kind of raise things up. Yeah. And as I'm looking at this, and I know this looks kind of weird, but it'll, trust me, it'll work. It will become clearer later. Okay, let's see. Let me refresh the chat in case I'm sorry if I missed anything. Okay, no, stay away from there. I also had another idea, is that I'm involved in a secret Santa, and the person that I'm building for loves this azure color. Hey, Zach Martinez, how are you? You'll have to forgive me because my dog has been chewing on things, and it seems like she wants to get my attention when I'm online. But what I've been doing is I'm looking at using this as a platform for the TrickyLUG library, and trying to decide how am I going to build this out. So I have these green plates, This could work. And once again, it's a little tricky because of the size and the attachment points that I have here. Let me try it this way. What happens if I do this? Aha! And will this still open? Yes. Okay. I think we have a solution. Yeah, how are you, Zach? You doing okay? Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is... These are 6x12s. So I think if we have two 4x6s in green for the center, that should work. Bad Sarah, yeah. Well, you know, you can't really blame her. She's a dog, right? It's like... Okay, so I have this azure color. I'm trying to see if I can match it with this, because I was mentioning that one of the people who I have... are you in the Secret Santa, by the way, Zach? Because one of the people that, that was chosen for me, he likes this azure color. So I was thinking that might be kind of cool if I could build to that. But see, these are a little too long. Well, I could do a tier. I could do something like that. Like this is some grass and then it goes up to a house or something. That's possible. I'm just playing around right now, seeing what I have. The other thing I could do is play with the white, because I was also thinking maybe getting ready for the holidays. This could be a winter wonderland scene. And look what I just got from the Pick-a-Brick wall. A bunch of white plates. And these look quite promising. Yeah, Sarah just started chewing on my library card, so I was not, you missed that earlier, but that was not a good thing. Let's see what happens if I do it this way. This could possibly work. Yeah, maybe we'll do a winter wonderland scene. And for some reason my plate came off, so there's only a few attachment points here. You're doing all right? Okay, good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I was just talking about how I was thinking that my Saturday night streams could be community builds if I knew of a couple people who are free on Saturday nights. So if you're available, maybe we could do a community stream in the future. That would be fun. Okay, I think this is going to work, because it is a little squirrely here, but I think if we put plates underneath it, it will bring it up. So, yeah, look at that. So we have a nice white palette to work from. And then you can see underneath, I think I'm going to have to put like a row of plates or something. And maybe this is where this will come in handy. Let's see. I have to see what I have in my long plates. Or I could just do a bunch of 1x4s. That could work too. You've been meaning to get the TrickyLUG email meetings, but you've heard the meetings are on the weekends. Oh, and those are bad for you. Yeah, we do tend to meet on the first Saturday of the month from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Okay, this will work. So what I'm doing, you can see here, is this is going to go underneath. Community streams would seem like a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I said, you know, because then you're not just listening to me. You get a chance to listen to some other people. Though I hope that, you know, you're here because you like what I have to say. I don't know, sometimes I wonder if it's just, I'm just imagining this in my own head. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm evening this up because, as you know, we had a corner plate. We had a corner plate here. You see that? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that other long white piece there, and then that should make it even. I guess I could do this edge too, but let's take a look first. Yeah, definitely. And this will also give it strength too. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with a winter scene. And we were talking about one of my favorite movies is It's a Wonderful Life. So maybe I should pick one of the winter scenes from that movie. Because I think that was a book too, wasn't it? I guess I should double check. Uh-oh, what's happening here? This isn't clutching the way I wanted it to. Alright. Uh-oh. Why is that not clutching? Do I still need to raise it? Alright, it's clutching in the center. But it's, for some reason it's not clutching here. Okay, maybe I do need to have this out. You should just get emailed and ask them how active you can still be. Oh, I think as long as you watch the show, that's all that matters. And you participate in the challenges, so I think that's all you need to worry about. Because not everybody can make the meetings, you know, with work and everything. Okay, let me see if this is gonna clutch. I see. So that little ridge was enough to prevent that from clutching. So that means I either need a 1 by... If I wanted this edge to be finished, I can't use a 2 by plate. I need a 1 by plate. Hey Joel, how you doing? We were just talking about maybe I should make the Saturday streams a community stream. So that you don't have to just listen to me. You can listen to other people talking too. I was joking about this the other day because I was on a TrickyLUG call, and I think it was last night, and there was times where there was just dead silence. And I said, well, I was told not to talk because I talk too much. So if you want me to fill the silence, I can do that. I think you just need to participate in the challenges. Yeah, I agree. I think you're right there. Alright, so I'm looking for my plates. Let's see if I have any. I think I may have used all my 1 by plates, so I think I might have to skip that for now. Yeah, I don't have any, I think. I need to put some orders in. Just need to order some more. Aha! Wait a minute. I do have some. I have those. And look at that. I got these. Okay. So I think what's happening is... Let me pull that off. Which storybook set is this from? This is the one that has the 4-in-1. It's got Belle... and I did this on a Thrifty Thursday a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's got quite a few of the characters in there. Alright, so I need a 1 by 4. I could do 2 1 by 2s. I'll have to look it up, but this is the one. Most of them I think are $16.99. This one's the one that's $19.99. So it's a little bit more expensive because you get 4 of the micro dolls. Aha, that works perfectly. Yeah, so this edge you need to use a 1x, and this back edge, you can see I used a 2x set of plates. And there's a little bit of connection here in the middle, so that's the other spot where you can connect. Okay, what's going on here? It's like, wait a minute. All right. Just give it enough clutch here. All right. There we go. Yeah, so I was even thinking about doing this as a gift for the person that I have this as a Secret Santa, because this person likes this azure color, and I was thinking it might be cool to kind of build like a winter scene with that azure color. And then you open it up and there might be another scene in there too. So yeah. And it would also count for the TrickyLUG library. So kind of a multi-purpose MOC. Here we go. So for those of you who don't know about these sets, it's one of the newer ones. Oh, as far as this one, yeah. You did not participate in the Secret Santa? I'm unreliable and can't mock. You keep saying you can't mock, but I saw that mashed potatoes gone bad. You can mock. I saw that you took the Pigsy's bowl as a base and went from there. I think a lot of these sets are around $20 each, right? Yeah. This one being a little more, you think it's $25? Actually, you might be right. I may not have done this for a Thrifty Thursday, but the other ones are definitely that. But I like this finish. I think I'm going to do this as like a winter scene, and I want to make it 3D so that you can turn it around all different ways and see it. And then when you open it from this side, then there's an extra surprise. And I think that's probably going to be my gift for the Secret Santa too. I think that would be cool, wouldn't it? Is to have a storybook story, and this person likes Santa and they like this azure color. So I thought what might be kind of funny, actually it would be funnier if the person was from Australia. It would be Santa at the beach, right? Or maybe we could do it both ways. Maybe we put Santa at the beach on the inside, because you have, you know, this kind of beachy kind of scene. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. So we have winter, and then when he goes on vacation. That could be really, really fun. Okay, I think we have a plan. Doc Sampson, how are you? You lie like a big rug, Joel. You can totally mock. Yeah, I agree. He just likes to say that. I think he likes to say that so that we keep telling him he can. I think it's like reverse psychology. And by the way, everybody congratulate Doc for finishing the Paqui 1 chip challenge. If you didn't see him with that challenge, it is pretty amazing what you did there, Doc. Yeah. Just kidding. Oh, okay. So what do you think? Do you think if you were to get a gift like this, where it's a MOC here, like a winter scene, because this person likes Santa, and then that's like the display piece, and then when they open the box up, it could be like Santa on vacation. I think that would be a lot of fun. Santa doesn't deserve a vacation. Uh-oh. Make sure my phone is still working. Okay. He doesn't deserve... He has reindeers that are indentured servants. Okay. Okay, tell us how you really feel there, Joel. And speaking of which, I happen to have those Santa sets with the reindeer. I'm wondering if I should leverage that. Because then, in a way, they would be getting that set as well as a gift. Okay, let's think this through. Okay, so if this is going to be the top, and we want to have Santa, I don't know, we could have some fun things, like Santa, what could Santa be doing? In fact, let me see how many Santas I have, if I have any spares. At least we have a plan now, which I really like. Oh, we got some pink elves. I've got some pink elves here. And I do have a Santa. Okay, so I do have the Santa. So we can have Santa. And like I said, we kind of have to build this so you can see it from multiple directions. All right. Well, I think I'm going to leave... I think I'm going to... Maybe I'll have one of these pink elves, because I only have 3 of these. Yeah. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, we're going to use 2. Or if we really want to be funny, we can say it's Santa at Halloween. but they're not going to be getting this until, what, mid-November? I can't remember when the... that's right, we have to ship them out by mid-November. And then they receive them sometime after that. They hang out playing reindeer games. Oh, that's true! Maybe that's what we do, is we talk about reindeer games. We can have the elf and Santa and maybe a couple reindeer playing reindeer games. Oh, I like that. That's a cool idea. That means I have to open up. Here's the, I did get 2 of these, the battle packs. So I did get 2 of these. So I wonder, okay, well, maybe it's time to open one of these up. Because these reindeer are cool. And that would be a nice gift, right? Because how's the story go? Rudolph wasn't allowed to play reindeer games, but the others were? Something like that? I'm still looking for my dog. Okay, she's underneath me now. It's like, what are you doing now? If you missed the early part of the stream, she was chewing my library card. She got a hold of my library card and started chewing it. Okay, I think for the sake of a gift, and like I said, I have 2 of these, so I can always get more reindeer later, but I think we're gonna crack this open. Because I think we could use some of the parts in here. So I'm gonna consider this now a parts pack. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that reindeer is huge. All right. So as you can tell, these are very popular. In fact, I have Doc, I have you to thank, because you did a YouTube stream where you went to the Alderwood store and they had these on the shelves. So I think I went the next day to get that. Okay, so we're not going to build the sleigh today, but maybe we'll build it in another stream in the not too distant future. But what I do want to get are the reindeer, I guess, the little sections in the middle. What are they? It looks like they're red. Has anybody built these yet? Here, let me, I guess it would be good to break out the instructions. They usually do that. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph play any reindeer games. Yes. Yes, that's it. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do... Okay, so here's how the reindeer is built. Okay, so we need a 1x2 brick and a 1x2 plate. And then it looks like... Well, I guess we don't really need the side saddles, do we? Or we could do that later. Okay, let's at least get those. Alright, I'm going to put, I think, 2 reindeer on here. That'll be a nice gift. He'll be surprised. And like I said, I'm thinking this is a parts pack. And it's the holidays! You want to be nice during the holidays. I'm looking for the 1x2 bricks. Maybe they're in here? Okay, I don't see them here. Not in bag number 2. There's another bag. That's bag number 2. It's got to be in bag 1. Okay, here's one of the tiles. I see a tile in sight. All right, so let's move this towards the top. Yeah, so how are you feeling, Doc? You feeling better? Poor Doc. He was describing the pain that he was in after eating that chip, which was like a ghost, had ghost chilies and some others that were probably not good for your health. So, I'm trying to keep these within the bag because I know that these can get really loose. And I happen to have this little bit of painter's tape here because I was sending a gift to somebody and I trimmed these down, so that'll keep that together. Okay. And then I think I see the 1x2. Yeah, there's the 1x2. We'll do the same thing here. We'll just keep it up here. Hey, Alexander23. Great to see you. How are you doing? We were just talking about maybe turning Saturday night into a community build. If I had started this in StreamYard, then I could invite you all to be a part of this. But I'm working on the TrickyLUG Library, and I think what we're going to do is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a song, right? It's a song in the it's a song and it's part of a book, isn't it? It was hot. I almost died. Yeah, you looked like you were in a lot of pain. And even when you had didn't you eat a hot dog ahead of time to kind of try to make sure that it wasn't too bad, but you still suffered. And that was one chip. I can't even imagine if you tried to eat 2 chips. The 1 chip challenge. So whoever sent that to you probably doesn't like you very much because so here's the reindeer. So here's a let me zoom in and give you a close up here. Get this in the frame so you can see that it's got this nice little torso here. It's a song that became a TV special. Yeah, but is it a book? I guess that's the question. I think Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a book. Or if not, maybe it's a graphic novel. Well, see, I might not be able to do this then. What's a book that has Santa in it? What was it, 34th Street? What was that movie? The Miracle on 34th Street? Something like that? We need a book. We need a book that has Santa in it. We need to do some research. I might have to do that. So, okay. So we got 2 of these, and these are really. I mean, if you look at it compared to the size of the book, this is pretty large. I might have to put Santa and the elf onto the backs of the reindeer, because it takes up so much space on here. I mean, look at that. And by the way, here's a quick question. Were all the reindeer males? Because these are males, right, with the big horns? It was the night before Christmas. And all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Okay. And then there's also the Dr. Seuss books, too. And Santa shows up with that little girl, right? Or no, that's the Grinch who shows up. The most epic poem story of all time. Great minds think alike. Okay. Well, I mean, here, let me try something here. I think I'll need to raise her up a little bit, but We need a book that has Santa in it and an elf. What about that Bad Santa movie? Was that based on a book? Maybe I'm trying to put too many challenges in one. Maybe that's what I'm doing. So here's the look of the... I think we're gonna have to put them on reindeer back. Not a thing was stirring except Squeaky Squad. There you go. I'm trying to remember. I thought there was a part... Maybe that was in the TV special where didn't like Rudolph go missing and then they had to go looking for him. They like had a search party go after him. Okay, so here's if we have Santa. Here, I'll move this one forward so you can see it a little bit better. Santa and the elf kind of going out on a trek. And for those of you who just joined, we're doing the TrickyLUG Library Challenge, and this is going to be a surprise because it's going to be a gift for the person who's my Secret Santa. Because this person likes Santa. So, both male and female reindeer grow antlers. Oh, does not change the fact that Santa's reindeer are indentured servants. Okay. All right, and the elves are indentured servants too, right? So it's like on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, we have Stephanie and the friends who are poaching animals, and then we say that Santa has indentured servants. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Well, so far, this is actually, I'm thinking this may become something good if we can pair it with a, like I said, with some book, like, you know, Santa and something with Santa and an elf who like rescue something, because this looks like they're a posse on the way to rescue something, and I'm trying to arrange it so then that way there's like more room to put some other things, and I can put in a jumper or something to turn things around. You can build something about I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus, but in the age of Me Too, nobody asked if mommy kissed Santa willingly. That's freaking hilarious. That is funny. Okay. All right. So if we don't do the reindeer thing, maybe we do the fire. And this could work as a fireplace, this piece. This one came from that storybook set. That could actually make a nice part of a fireplace. Okay, so we're now changing gears, right? I kind of like that idea. But once again, this is one of those things where you have to position this so that if you want it for the TrickyLUG library, you have to position it for this side, because that's the book. And then you have to be able to build this so then that way, when you turn it around, that this side looks pretty as well. And then when you open this up, that this will reveal the inside scene over here. So we're actually building 2 or 3 MOCs in one. So this, and like I said, this is going to be a gift for my Secret Santa person. But I like this idea of maybe we build Santa. So I guess the reindeer are out now. If I build the chimney, I could build the chimney around this little opening, and then have Santa, and then maybe put a little tree, one of those decorated trees for the Christmas. That could be nice. That could be really nice. Okay, I think we can go with, we can find some book that has Santa with the chimney, and you know, I'll have to put a fireplace in here, but that sounds like a good plan. Okay, so for the people who are here, who would be down for a Saturday community build? Because if you're down for that, next week I can set this up on StreamYard instead of using Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, I think this is going to look really, really good. Make sure I get these bricks going the right direction. It was the magical corn that paired them to Santa for all time. This is a very twisted group, I'll tell you. And the elves have the most powerful union on the face of fairydom. Okay. Yeah, you may be right there. Okay. I think this is gonna be really, really nice. So even though I probably didn't need to have white, I put white because originally it was gonna be an outdoor scene. So I'm even thinking, should I change the white out now because it's supposed to be an inside? Or I can keep the white here and then just change these front plates because that could be the exterior. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. I think I've got a plan here. Let's see. Because this will be the edge of the house. Okay, so we'll switch out this section for another color, which has to be like an interior of a house. You don't have a camera, but happy to build along if I can. Oh, okay. All right, so next week, let's plan on this. Next week we'll do a community build. And then we'll just work on projects and chat. Let's just do stuff like that. Next Saturday, I don't think it's next Saturday. I think Halloween's actually on a Sunday. Yeah, it's Halloween Sunday. The reason why I know this is I'm doing my Brickanista on the Move on Sunday. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna look great. Here, hear me out on this. So this is going to be the interior of a room, and then when you turn it this way, you'll see the outside of the house, and I could put some trees here, and some snow, and maybe a snowman or something. Olaf would be hilarious, actually. And then you open this up, and then there's another story inside. So this will be like 3-ish stories. Sunday is Halloween, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's definitely done. Okay, so what I think I'll do is this. I'm going to change this color out because I originally had it as white. And let me see what I have as far as neutral colors. I'm starting to think tan might be the best because I'm looking at this and that's kind of nice and warm. That could work. Yeah, I think we're going to go with tan on the interior. Oh, that's going to look sweet. That's going to look awesome. Okay. And then I'll have to do the same thing that I did on the edges of this one. So for those of you who missed the beginning, I had this as a finished edge, and I had these corner pieces, but I don't really need these corner pieces here. So let's see what I have in in this tan color. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is connect them here. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see what we have in tan. Okay, she's starting, my dog is now starting to learn, don't chew the Lego and don't chew my library cards. Okay, I'm in luck. I think this, yeah, that's really good. How's everyone feeling about the new Home Alone set? I absolutely love it. I think the best part about it is that it has that story or a dollhouse opening, but it's still a modular, which is brilliant. I hope they start doing that with some of the others moving forward. And by the way, from what I understand, it was a woman designer too. So another bonus there. Oh, let's see. Okay. And I'm just looking at aesthetically, I should also finish these edges too. So I need a 1x4 in white and a 1x6 in tan. Well, my 1x6s are not in tan, so go with the old standby is, if I have enough, is these 1x2s. Or if not, you'll have to scrape by with some others. Yeah, so expensive? Yeah, that's the only thing. It seems like, I don't know where people get their money from to be able to buy all these sets. Like I said, I do Thrifty Thursdays because I don't have that kind of budget. Like, I don't have unlimited funds like that. I don't know, it's just, it's interesting. I still, in my kind of wish list would be getting the piano. The grand piano. I would love the grand piano. But right now, the way things are, I buy kind of medium-sized sets. I don't buy the huge sets. Ah. Oh, look at this. Gold! There's gold in them there hills. Yeah. I needed this. Alright. So this will be nice because this will be a nice finished edge. Nice finished edge here. And this will fit right there. Yeah, that's definitely better. Oops. Oh no, did I do the same problem I did last time? I did. Okay. So remember I mentioned that this little trough gets in the way. So you can't finish those edges. I don't think you can. In fact, I might not be able to use that 2x. I might have to go back to a 1x. Let's see. Let's turn this. Okay, well, it might still work. Let me try something here. See, what's happening is that this brick is running into that. But I think if I turn it, let's do this. Let's see what happens here. Will it still clutch? Ah, it's actually this does need to be a 1x1, but I thought I used a 1x2 last time. Oh, it's because I used a corner piece here. Ah, okay. Okie doke. I see what's happening now, people. Alright, let's go with the smaller one. Yeah, so that corner piece was enough to get around this little lip. Yeah, everybody's been talking about the Home Alone set, and I don't know, part of me is excited about it, and another part of me is like, do you have to keep making such big sets? I mean, not all of us can afford big sets. It would be nice if, you know, maybe you come up with some more affordable things for people. But maybe it's deliberate. Maybe they don't want to have, you know, they don't want to have affordability. That could be possible. That could be in the grand plan. Now that I've watched Squid Game, it's like I imagine that these corporations have evil plans. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so now I've changed this up a little bit. Alright. Alright, let's see. We need a 1 by 10. Or I can do... Actually, is there any reason why I can't just do 1 by 2s going across? I could just do 1 by 2s. Yeah, that'll work. Pre-pandemic, I go to Walmart regularly to get discounted Lego. Yeah, that's true. Walmart and now also Amazon. I was able to get that Deep Sea Creatures set, the one we did on Squid Game. I was able to get that for $11.99. Aha! There we go, my friends. We have a finished edge using 1 by 2s and finished edge here. It's a little squirrely here, but still doable. And then if I just put 1 by 2s in white or a 1 by 4, that should finish that off there. Okay, good. We have a solution. Yeah, this is what I meant about this being a little squirrely, is that these aren't attached, so I need to attach these here too. To just kind of give it some more structure. Yeah, that's definitely better. Same thing over here. Well, you know, it's also interesting that they also have some exclusive sets with Target too. And did you see that they now have the clothing line? And one of my favorite stop motion animators just did a promo for them, and that's Kevin Perry. If you're not familiar with Kevin Perry's work, he's awesome. He is freaking awesome. So I'm looking for 1 by 4s. Let's see. Do I have 1 by 2s? I know I did. Let's set them down. Ah. I see what we can use. This will be perfect. We've got these 1 by 4s with the studs on the ends. You think the problem is that AFOLs continue to buying big sets at big prices, and it's not abating, so Lego keeps producing it. You kind of want to research what sets came out during the economic downturn. Yeah, well, I guess because people didn't have anything else to do, right? You couldn't go to the movies, so people were building. In fact, there has been a huge surge of AFOLs just based on all the people posting things and challenges that people are doing. I think we were talking about this the other day. It's like, it's hard to keep up with all the challenges that are out there. Everybody's doing a challenge now. Okay, let's see. See if I can get this. Alright, I'm going to turn this sideways. Will it clutch? It does. Alright. There we go. So that, we have a connection point here. We have a connection point there. These are connected in the center. And we have them connected to each other. Okay, there we go. So that's the inside of the house. And this is going to be the fireplace. And I'm going to probably just... We'll have to see how tall I want to make this. But I think that's going to be super cool because then you see this nice little brickwork. Maybe we can have Santa at the top or something, and it's going to be adorable. It's going to be so adorable. And we're going to have to figure out, like I said, the what is the name of the Christmas reference for this. Very good deal, Brickanista. About the deep sea set? Yeah. You got mine at the Dollar General for about $13. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And it's a great parts pack. My God, that thing. Awesome deal. Amazing deal. So one thing I was talking, if Alexander 23 is still here, we were talking about how he retrofitted his studio by taking out his mattress. And I may need to do the same thing. I might need to, because I told you I have a fireplace here, and I haven't used the fireplace because I'm worried about the ash getting onto my Lego. So I thought, you know, if I move all of my Lego into the bedroom and then get one of those nice futons that I can use as a sofa and a bed. I don't want to get a sofa bed. I hate those things, but futons I like. Okay, what happened to my bricks? I just had my bricks here. My red bricks! Where are my red bricks? Did I put them over here? Where did I put them, Sarah? Now I'm like turning around in circles. Aha! There we go. Well, and I think too, if you think about just the proliferation of people building, and also that the stigma is no longer there. A lot of people, especially when, you know, I would mention to people that I'm a Lego artist or that I build Lego, and they look at you like, that's a kid's toy. But now that, and I think Lego Masters was also a big factor in that. I think the combination of Lego Masters and the fact that, you know, with the pandemic, people didn't have anything else to do. They couldn't go to the movies. They couldn't do their normal things. Yeah, this is going to be adorable. I would want this as a gift. I would love this as a gift. And I was even thinking I probably should put like a pinstripe going around. And then that way I could also hang some photos. So for example, if I put a pinstripe on the outside and then have something hanging down on this side, then that gives me a chance to put like a photo up. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. I'm looking forward to it. So, like I said, combination of Lego Masters, because that had started before the pandemic hit, right? Because Flynn and Richard were doing, you know, the circuit along with Boone and everybody else. And then they got to Bricks Cascade, which was the last one that we were able to do. And then the pandemic hit. And then we were all in that same boat together. Okay. I really like how this is shaping up. Yeah, I think we definitely want a pinstripe going around here. All right, let's see what I have in the way of brackets. Well, I was hoping for tan, but I don't have very many. See, I have this one. Actually, I have two. Oh, this might work. So if I put these over here, so you can see that I can hang pictures there. And the reason why I'm positioning it there is that I am going to have something here. I'm thinking about a column, perhaps, or I don't know, maybe even fireplace tools could be there. And then this little row could also be, I don't know, like a panels going across. But and at least for now, I think I'm going to put that there. And then I could put a row of 1x2 of those tan pieces, because I have a ton of those. I think I got these from a lug bulk, because you see how it says 500 Naomi? So I must have gotten this from a lug bulk. Yeah, so even though Sarah has been keeping me on my toes, especially with regards to things that I leave on the floor, I have loved having a dog. It has been such a joy. Okay, now one thing I probably should think about is hinge piece, maybe. This is looking so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Zach, Doc, Joel, are you up for a community build next week? Look at this. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to put another layer of the I mean, the person who gets this as a gift, they're going to get a lot of these profile bricks. I'm going to have to get some more in this dark red. I don't have to give this as a gift, though. I could change my mind. I could say I liked it so much. Sorry. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out with me, because I know that you could be doing other things instead of watching me. And that's why I was talking about earlier about how there's so many streamers now. It's kind of like, you know, where do you put your time? There's just so many choices. So I'm glad you find some value here. All the 3-in-1 animal monster sets are really good. Yeah, they are. That's why we used them for the re-brick these challenges when I was doing those with Debo. Which I hope we get to see him again, because I've missed hanging out with Debo. It would be nice to see him again. I'm gonna need some like 1x4s to link these, because there's just columns right now. 1x2 columns. Very fragile. Oh, look at that. It's gonna look good. And I don't know if you've seen the new Santa set for the winter, but you can actually put Santa in the top and he comes down the chimney. You're off to bed? But great live streams as always. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Have a good evening. And this, maybe we could put a play function in here. How would that be? It's like you can put Santa in the top, just like the one that the new set allows you to do. That would be, I mean, talk about a nice gift, huh? So, thank you, Gary, for that feedback. I appreciate that. You probably can be. You have family coming in, but not around this time and could work. Okay. Okay, I will send you the link. So we'll do our first community build next Saturday. So we'll call them Saturday night build lives instead of live builds. Because you don't want to use Saturday Night Live because that's already taken. Okay, so here's the back. Isn't that beautiful? And that's a beautiful setting for when you open this up and you lift it up, and then you have even more goodness. I'm excited about this. It's going to be great. And like I said, you don't want to make this too tall, but make it tall enough so then, and then if you want to put Santa coming down the chimney, oh my God, that's hilarious. Gary's going to bed at 6 a.m. Well, let's see. He's in Ireland, so yeah, maybe he works late hours. I don't know. Good question, Joel. All right, I'm gonna see what columns I have. So I was thinking what might be kind of fun too. I have these scroll pieces. So if I put, I don't know, maybe some scroll pieces going around here. The question is, do I put them on the outside or do I put them on the inside? There, I'm going to try the outside first. Oops. Oh, that could be nice for like almost like a roof, because I can't make the full modular because it's going to be open, but that could be nice, doing something like that. Put them on either side. Here, let's take a look. Like a little roof treatment almost. All right, I'm gonna roll with it because I know I have a bunch of those. I'm trying to see if there's a connection point underneath, but it doesn't look like it. Because I was hoping if there was that you could put icicles coming down from there, but it doesn't look like it. Let's see. Do I have more of these? I thought I had more. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. The color looked off. But I thought these were gray, but they're the same color, so these will work. And once again, I could also put in an order for Bricklink. I don't need to finish it tonight, but I think we've got the makings of a really good MOC here. Yeah, you can ask Gary later. You're in Ireland. He said he's from Ireland. He didn't say he lived in Ireland. Right? Isn't that what he said at the very beginning? Let's take a look. Hello from Ireland. Yeah, I guess he is in Ireland. maybe he works a graveyard shift or something. Okay, so check this out. That, I think, is super cool. And then what I would need to do is just put in 1x3s to even this out. Let me see if I have that in tan. Do I have them in tan? I got yellow. I got 1 in tan. So I need to put in a brick link order, I think. Yeah. Well, 1 will do a proof of concept. And that links that in and makes that more secure. Okay, so we'll put in a yellow one, knowing that we're going to have to replace it. But at least we know. So here, check that out. Wow, that's looking so good. And like I said, this is for like artwork. And then if I put in like a 1x4 here to lock that down. Let me see what I have. Aha! I do have these in tan. Nice. So what I may do is lock them down here on this side. Looking very Christmassy, thank you. I think so too. Do you know if Lego makes Christmas stockings? I don't know if they do or not. Alright, now we have this all locked down. Oops, almost. That one's a little off. Oh, look at that. So this locks everything down so they're no longer wobbly. And look at the finish. Oh my god, that looks awesome. That looks great. I wonder if I should have used tiles though. Maybe I should have used tiles. Here, let me check. See if I even have them in that color. Okay, I have 1. I need what, 4? I have them in white. 2. Okay, we're getting close. 3. We get 1 more in here. Tan. Do I have 1 more in tan? Aha! Okay, let's try it with tiles. I have a feeling the tiles might work better. And then I can recoup these. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. Stockings are $25? Are you freaking kidding me? No! I don't need them that badly. $25 for stocking? You're talking about little stockings, like as in brick stockings, or are you talking about stockings, real stockings, like Lego branded stockings? If you look at pics from post-Christmas modular, including the new one, I think they have the stocking build using dots. Oh, that's a great idea. Imagine that. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely the way to go with the tiles rather than the plates. Okay, so here, check that out. Oh, look at that. And that's so easy to do. That's not hard. And then I have to, and like I said, that's on the outer part of the scroll, so I still have the interior that you can build up. That's awesome. And I do need to get a 1x3 in tan. Wow. That's looking really good. I think I just have to cover this gap, though. That's why I was looking for a column, but I don't think I have one. I thought I had them here, but I don't see. Aha, wait a minute. Okay, check this out. I have this, and this fits right there. Oh, that's beautiful. It's almost as if I planned it that way. Nice. So here's the front. And I just need to get a 1x1 in that dark red to go there. This is looking so nice. I might have to keep this. I don't know. I'm just joking. Seriously, I don't know if... do you think this would be too elaborate for a gift for a Secret Santa? If I gave them this plus what's inside here as well as a whole package? I don't know. I think it's actually going to be fun. You're talking about red cloth stockings. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you were talking about like the dots. I thought those would be kind of cool. But look, I've finished this now, so then that way there's no gap. And so they won't have air coming through here. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is really good. So I've been streaming for an hour and 25 minutes, and I've made some good progress here. So thank you for the feedback. And like I said, if we add the play function so that Santa could come down the chimney. All right. I think we're going to have to do that. Okay, so before I forget, I need to put the 1x1s to even that out. Please let me have dark red. I do. Awesome. Awesome. So I got the dark red there. And I think I need a 1x1 in tan to even that out. Actually, you know what I could do? I have these snot bricks, and then I could put like a lamp or something. Oops, wrong kind of snot. Let's see. Ooh, I have... I'm looking for this kind, just the one, but I don't know if I have enough. Nope, I do. And the reason why it's kind of cool to do this is that even though there's a fireplace, that this would be a good for a lamp. So you can see that you can put like a lamp here, or I don't know, some other figure coming out of that. Okay, so now the question is, since this is the chimney, I think Santa will still fit in here if I start to make the chimney narrower here. But I do need to bring it up one more plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to bring it up one more plate to make it even. All right. It's all these details. The details that matter. All right. And this is what I'm talking about. And I wanted to match the red so it goes all the way across, and because the bricks are going to be built right on top of that. Okay, so I need a 1x2 in dark red. I have one here. And I just realized, you know what I could do? This 1x3, I could replace that with 1x1s if I have them. I don't think I have them in tan. Maybe I do. Is this tan or is that yellow? That's yellow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to order that. Okay, but it's focus. 1x2 in dark red. My hodgepodge bag here. So I've kind of told myself, if I do make recognized Lego fan media status, I think I'm going to redo my bedroom, so that's going to be my new studio. But I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to start on it until after I know. Because the other person who's done that, besides Alexander23, is Emmasaurus. So for those of you who don't know about Emmasaurus, she's also a recognized Lego fan media site. And she took out her mattress, and she did a whole stream on this. And yeah, so that's what she's doing too. Oops. Where did I put my put them back? Alright, now here's the problem. I'm running low on these red bricks. So maybe I don't have to build it up too high. Just a little bit. Let's see how far we go. Now this is a problem. Is that... Oh, no, actually it's not a problem. I need to move it in. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. No, I'm really excited about this. This is actually coming out a lot better than I had planned. So I'm stoked. If I wanted to do stockings, what I could do is get like a 1x4 snot brick and then hang the stockings from there. I don't understand how Emmasaurus is so popular. I think she attracts a demographic which is different. I think she attracts people who, well, I think too, somebody told me that her channel apparently started from another channel, which already had a lot of followers. That fireplace is huge if you're going to minifig scale. It's not that huge. Maybe. But have you seen some of the old lodges? Some old lodges, like in Yellowstone, for example, there's this massive fireplace that's in the Yosemite, or I'm sorry, the Yellowstone, I want to say, was it the Mammoth Inn, I think? Okay, I'm off by a plate here. Where am I off by a plate? Alright, that's correct. That's correct. Oh, maybe it's just a visual. Okay, it's me. I was like going, wait a minute. I thought I was correct here. Yeah, no, I'm alright. Visually it looked like I was off. But you know, you've got to go for the drama. That's why we're going with the big fireplace. But I'm learning, every time I do a MOC, I learn some new techniques too, which is why I like doing it this way. Okay, apparently I put a lot of 1x2s in here for some reason. 1x2 plates. Okay, now here's the question. You see what I did here is I stacked them all together and then I stitched them together. And up here, I do have the ability to offset it, but I'm starting to think I probably should keep it consistent. You're not too familiar with Emmasaurus? She's adorable. She's based in Austin, Texas, and she does, you know, the same kinds of things a lot of other streamers do as far as building Lego and such. I think because she has such a positive personality, Joel. I mean, maybe that's why it doesn't resonate with you, since you're such a cynic. She's so happy all the time. She's absolutely adorable, though. I've watched a few of her streams. She's got a very upbeat attitude, beautiful smile, just, you know, very bubbly. So like I said, for you, Joel, that may not be your cup of tea. What does the fireplace look like in the Home Alone set? Oh, interesting question. I don't know. You have to pull that up. Alright, so check this out, folks. Look at this chimney, how it's coming together. So we got this chimney coming together, and here's the exterior. That looks pretty dope, if I do say so myself. And what I thought I'd do in the front is put little critters here, you know, like maybe a bunny rabbit or something, and then put a couple trees here on this side. That'll you know, give it some interest. You could probably say the same thing about Jang. You don't know how he has so many followers. I think I do know the answer with Jang. He was one of the first to do this. He's been doing this for what, 8-10 years, something like that. Yeah, nobody else was doing it, so I think that's the answer to Jang. I mean, there's other people who have a ton of followers, and you know, you really understand why. Like Tiago, for example. You know, he's a former Lego designer. He just broke 200,000 followers. And the other thing that I've been told is that if you upload videos, the algorithm treats them differently than if you do lives. So even though I know I have good content, I don't do video uploads. So one of the things I was thinking about for this next year is that I probably need to do some video uploads. Okay, I think this is probably the max. I might have even gone one brick too tall. Because don't forget, what we need to do here is create the scene. But I think for the play function, here let's do a demo of this. I guess I can understand that then. Okay, so let's demonstrate this play function and see how this works. Now I'm doing this at an angle, so it may not come out exactly right, but let's try this. So you do have Santa who can come down the chimney, and there's enough room that you can pull him out, so you can add that. I'm wondering if I should step this in a little bit, because right now, but the thing is I can't make it too much narrower, otherwise you won't be able to put Santa down here. You know, is it too tall? Should I bring it down one? Or like I said, the other thing is to offset it, like at the very top. If we offset this just a little bit. Oops. Ah. This is what I meant about it being a little squirrely. I think we need to offset it just a hair, like one jumper in. So how am I going to do that, you might ask? Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, so if we put the jumpers here, going across, let's see what colors I have. Look at that. I have this dark red. Alright, so hear me out here. If I put this here, the only problem is, like I said, Santa's ability to go down the chimney will go down quite a bit. Yeah, this may not work, because those are in the way. However, we might be able to do it this way. But before I continue, let me do this, and then let's see if Santa still has the ability to go down the chimney. I don't think he will. Yeah, he's just a little bit too much. Which means we go to step 2, which is pulling these off and using these as your offset. Like that. Thing is, do I have enough in this dark red? Just need one more. Do I have one more in here? Dark red. If not, like I said, I can always order it. That's Bricklink. There's Bricklink for you. Aha. Look at that. All right. So now here's where it gets a little creative. Let me see if because what we're gonna do is we're going to get these here, but I need something to hold this up. So I'm thinking if I have one of these, this might work. But I don't want to use that actually because that's going to prevent Santa from going down. Let me just play around with this for a moment. Okay, so this is on the outside. Because it does look better when it has that, you know, stepping up. And what we might be able to do is secure it down from the outside. Okay, so is this hole big enough for Santa to go down? Let's see if it's true. Ooh, diagonally? Oh, diagonally he can go in. Okay. Okay, so that just barely makes it through. All right, so the way we're gonna have to secure this is on the top here. So we put another layer of that 1x4 in tan, and that's how we fix that. And I think we're gonna have to put another jumper, I think, to even it up. But like I said, I think I don't have any more of those. Yeah, this is a little dicey here, this math. What happens? No. Yeah, I think I might have to put, let's see, hold up. Where'd my bricks go? Here they are. So here's what I'm thinking in my head. How are these going to be positioned here? Because you still have that gap. And if I try to put, these won't fit that way, but is there anything else we can do to put something in there? Because would a 1x3 work? Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now I know I don't have 1x3s in dark red. At least I don't think I do. So we're just going to use regular red for now, just to proof of concept here. Let's see, will this fit here? OMG! OMG! Look at that! Okay, okay folks, so you know how we fix that? Is we fix that by putting a tile there. Okay, I'm so excited, this is gonna work. I know it doesn't take much to get me excited about something, but that's pretty exciting. You witnessed it here on the Brickanista Broadcast Network. SAB, Morton Hall. Hey, how's it going, Sue? We just figured out a way to do this, but I'm gonna need to order some dark red, but it is OMG, so exciting. So I don't know when you got in here, but I'm working on this Santa's chimney that has a play function, And, oh, actually, you know what we need to do? Actually, no, we can fix this by attaching it to the top. See, a 1x3 will fit here. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have to order these in dark red. I hope they come in dark red. Do 1x3s come in dark red? I hope they do. Okay, and then we're gonna stitch it all together using those plates. Oh, wow, there's 5 there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I'm so excited. So I hope you're doing well. How was the Spooky Glen build coming along? That was brilliant, by the way. If you haven't posted it yet, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, I just realized I need 2 more. I need 2 more tiles. Let me grab red tiles. So what we're doing is we're stepping down this chimney so it gets a little narrower, and we're gonna have to do, I have to order some 1x2s in dark red, because I don't have them in dark red. Tiles, that is. But I'm so excited because this is really looking pretty dope, and we got a play function. Ah! That's a great thing about Lego versus other art media. If you spill paint on your project, it's over. Like, you're not in a happy place. So this is what we did, is that we're gonna step this down a little bit using these jumpers. And so I've got this going across. It's coming along well, but I haven't built the frame for the screen yet. Yeah, when you showed us that was brilliant. I was just like going, I can't wait to see that as a MOC. So for those of you who don't know, we have a Spooky Glen build-off going on right now, where you take the image of Spooky Glen and put it into a MOC of some sort. And SAB Morton Hall is creating this drive-in movie theater. Okay, so you see what we have now is we have a 1x5 going across, and then we're gonna stitch this together using these 1x2s, and then I'll have to get a 1x1 to fill that in. But I'm so excited, this is great. I'm so stoked. Well, I think the other thing cool about yours is that because it's on a screen, Spooky Glen looks even spookier. I thought, you know, when you showed it up to the camera, it looked like it could be a horror film. Too bad Glen's not here right now. But yeah. Okay, look at that. Oh, this looks great. And like I said, I'm gonna have to replace these here. Let me zoom out a little bit. So what we're doing is we're building a storybook. So this is from the storybook series, and I'm building a scene here of Santa with the probably a table with cookies and some other things. And then on the back, this is the outside of the house, kind of like what they did with the Charles Dickens, and I'm going to put some forest creatures out here and probably a couple trees, and then this opens up and there'll be another scene of probably Santa at the beach. That was your intention, to make it really spooky? Yeah, it's really good. I can't wait to see it. But anyway, so this is what it's going to look like. So I'm trying to make this as a gift because I'm part of a Secret Santa. So this would be the front, and the Santa also has a play function that you can put the Santa, if you put him in diagonally, then he can go down the chimney. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with this. Yeah, and then so this will be the scene, and then you turn it around. I probably should have maybe some decorations up top or something. But before I forget, I need to put some 1x1s here to cover that up. So do you think this is too extravagant for a Secret Santa? Maybe I should do something else? Like maybe an ornament or something? Because that's kind of how this all started. Like I said, I'm gonna have to order some bricks to replace the substitutes that I have here. But that looks amazing. Look at that. And then when I have the correct bricks in here, I probably could also get away with brown maybe, but I think it'll look great when I order the right color. And like I said, we have the play function too, where Santa can go down the chimney like that. So, I got that inspiration from Chris McVeigh for the Santa that the fireplace he built. So yeah, so this piece came from that storybook set, and I put these here just as an option to be able to maybe add a string if I wanted to. You can maybe hang some stockings on that, or I don't know, maybe they're lights, but I have a couple attachment points here. These are going to be different artwork that we could put up there. And then, like I said, maybe make some chairs or something, and I've got to build a little... Well, I don't know if I should build a fire, because if Santa comes down, he'll catch on fire. Let your extravagance remain. Yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna like this. I hope he does. It's a Brickanista original. I'll tell you that. No, there's none other than this one. Yeah, and like I said, and so by the way, Doc, if you're interested in that Secret Santa thing with the streamers of the Pacific Northwest, let me know. So you see how we gradually step this in? It looks so much better, doesn't it, than it did when it was just straight up. And I think this is probably the right height for this, because if you make it too tall, it's going to kind of ruin the base. I don't think will cover it as well. I think this, I'm happy with this size. The other thing I probably could do, if I had a 1x4, I could also put a like another photo there. Hold up, let me see. I don't think I have a 1x4 snot brick in dark red. I do have it in this gray though. That might be kind of cool, because it'll be covered with a painting, right, or a drawing. If I put a 1x4 brick here, and then there'd be enough room to put something there, that could be fun. And this particular person, I know he has a son, a wife and a son. If I found, I think there is a portrait in the new Santa set that has the mother, the father, and the son, or is it a daughter? I'll have to look at that. Okay, let me see. If I do that, that will change things up, because I would need a 1x1. Okay, I'm going to put this in reserve. I'm going to set this down here. Or I could put it inside the box if I wanted to. Because if I put that there, that will ruin the, because it's 2x2, 1x2s going across, which would mean I would need 1x1s in dark red. Let me see if I have that. Let's see. Oh my god. I do have dark red 1x1s. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can I don't want to pull too much of this off because we did such a good job finessing the top of this, but maybe, let's see if this, okay, this comes off, nice. And, all right, that's not too bad. All right, so we want this middle one. This is where I wish I had more hands. All right, this is gonna work. Okay, so we got that. And then I need the 1x1s. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited about that. Yeah, I think that gray is going to work fine. Because it's going to be covered anyway, right? Look at that. Look at that, folks. Nice. And then we bring back our little roof, our little chimney. All right. Look at that. Oh, that looks so sweet. I love it. Okay, well, this is probably, I'm thinking this might be a good stopping point because I've been streaming for now almost 2 hours. Unless you want me to maybe look, I could maybe look for some of these tiles to put in there. Let's see. I don't think I have any Christmas ones. That's what I'm thinking for the holidays. It would be nice to have some Christmas ones. So what I'm looking at right now is like all of my printed tiles. And I don't, like, you probably don't want this one, for example. This one came from the Minions set. This one is kind of Christmassy. This could work. This celestial one. And he does like blue. So you see how got that going on. And I'm even wondering if that's too low. Maybe I need to make it higher up. Have I tested the play function? Yes, I have. You put the play function in here. And there you go. So Santa can come down the chimney. Oh, hey, how's it going, Max? We are building a gift. This is for a Secret Santa that I've been working on today. And we just built this chimney with the play function so Santa can go down the chimney. That. And we were just talking about putting artwork here, and I was even thinking maybe this is too low. I'm wondering if the pinstripe needed to be higher up. I kind of like it though, because if you look at the back, that's how the back looks. And the way this is designed is that there's a scene here, and then there's a scene here, and then you open the box up, and there'll be a third scene like Santa at the beach. You know, I was just trying to think this through about the options. But yeah, so this is kind of a gift I'm working on, and we decided that this is also going to be used for a challenge called the TrickyLUG Library Challenge. So what I need to do is think of a scene from a book. I think 'Twas the Night Before Christmas might be a good choice. Somebody had mentioned that. Nice chimney play function, yeah. I stole that from Chris McVeigh because he had that in his Santa's, his most recent one. So, yeah. So I needed to make sure that that was going to work. And when I first started, I didn't step this in. This was straight up, and it didn't look right. And so I figured out how to do this using jumpers and offset it, and then you have a 1x5 going across. A 1x4 and a 1x5, so, or 4x5. Yeah, but I like the color scheme. I like the tan with the Because the other thing, when we first started, we had white plates all the way across on the base. And the other thing with these, you have to attach them with corner brackets here. So these are attached with corner brackets on the edges, and then in the middle there's like I think a 2x4 set of pins that you can use. Yeah, so that's what we've been working on, and I do like the tan and the dark red. I think that's a good color combo. I'm gonna need to order these 1x3s. I have the red as a placeholder, and then we were just talking about, in fact, this might be kind of funny. He's not British, but you could put the British flag over the fireplace. Oh, this would be hilarious. What if Batman is being visited by Santa? We have the bat signal here. And then I was just asking if maybe these are too low. I could replace these with up brackets. Let me see what I have in tan. Because I put this here, and I just think that maybe it would look better if it's up above, like right here instead. Yeah, I'm starting to think I might need to do that. So I guess we're not quite done yet for today. But I really like the progress we've made. And this arch piece came from this set that I dismantled. This is one of the storybook sets from with the micro dolls in it, Disney micro story sets. But yeah, I'm really digging this. And maybe it will be Santa visits Batman. Santa's delivering gifts for Batman. I don't know. Like I said, I'm looking at the 2x4 tiles that I have, and I don't have a lot. I might have to look for something Christmassy, something a little more festive. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, here, if you want to take a look, I don't really have anything really festive for the holidays here. So I think I might have to do some ordering on that too. So now I'm going to check my up brackets to see what I have in tan. I have these dark tan ones, but I'm looking for regular tan. Yeah, because I really like that pinstriping, so... I don't know, what do you think? Is that too low? I mean, the other option is to raise the pinstriping up all the way around, but I kind of like the balance of that. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna sleep on it and think about it, because, like I said, part of it is this has got 3-in-1 as far as the aesthetic. You want it to look nice on this side, and on the interior. All right, I think that's probably something to think about. If they make an upside bracket in tan, let me check one more thing. Because the other option is if I have a snot brick, and I could just put a plate, but if I put a 1x2 snot in dark red. Oh, I have some. OMG. Okay, we have a solution. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. All right, so this is how we're gonna fix that. Lots of ways to fix things. All right, let's see if this is gonna come off as one module, which is great. Okay, so we're gonna put this 1x2 here. So the pinstriping stays the same. And the only thing is that the exterior will be flat. It won't have the profile brick, but we will have the option of putting a picture there, which I think far outweighs that. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Okay, so we'll put that down here. It looks cleaner too, actually, because the pinstriping will remain the same. And then we can put this like that. And let's finish this off in the back. Okay, so that is definitely better. I love it. And this, though, got kind of squirrely there. It's not clutching. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. And you'll see here, the other substitution I had to do is I had to put a 1x3 yellow here because I didn't have it in tan, so I have to make some orders. But yeah, just looking at this, it's gonna look so much better. Okay, good. I'm glad I had the pieces. All right, so this is gonna come off. You think the pinstripe is fine where it is? Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't want to move the pinstripe. But if by moving this here, now it's gonna look, I think, a lot better. Yeah. You know, it's those little details that make a difference, I think. And by the way, the next Saturday episode is going to be a group community build. So if you want to drop in, I can send you the link. I'm going to do that on using StreamYard next time. But I was just thinking that my Saturday night builds, it might be fun to have some people to talk to instead of just me. All right, so look at that. So now we have the pinstripe, same as it was. The only difference is that this one brick, you see that it doesn't have the masonry to it, but it looks fine. Because I'm going to put a tree here, which, oh, actually, I could probably do that now, too. But I think I can look for some more... Oh, I should put a panda tile here. Oh, where do I have one that's handy? Do I have one handy close by? I'll put a panda tile here, because you know that's what I'm all about, the beat bit tile. And then I think I'm gonna look for another 2x4 to go there. Okay, so I can put a tree back here. That I can definitely do. I think I have them right in my drawer over here. Yeah, so this is, like I said, I'm working on this kind of as a gift. You need to call it a night? Hey, no worries. Great build so far. Should be an amazing gift. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and continue then, because people were saying that you don't want to make it too expensive, but I just think this is so much fun, right? With the play function too, and being able to have Santa come down the chimney. So I don't know. Well, and then just the way this is designed, so you can see it from the front and the back. You could actually put Santa up here. You can have him like looking down to get ready for Christmas, and then you can see it from this side, so you can see two different versions. And I said I was going to get a tree. Where are my trees? All right, so I have these. Is this the right size? Look at that. It's even the right size too. Look at that. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope, yo. Look at that. The 2 Christmas trees. And then, like I said, I was gonna add like a bunny rabbit or something kind of in the front here. Good night, Zach. Thanks a lot for dropping in. And I'm really liking how this is coming together. This is great. Let me get some animals. I think a rabbit would be cool if I have one. Oh, I don't think I have a rabbit. Do I not have a rabbit? Okay. What about... Do I even have... I have lots of puppies, but a puppy outside almost makes it sound like it's homeless. I don't want that. I'm looking in my... I have some birds here. I don't know, would an owl be appropriate? I mean, here's something funny, is the penguins. I could have a penguin sitting out there. I don't want to give out too many of my penguins because they're hard to come by. What do you think about a penguin like sitting right here? Oh, it's gonna be, is it gonna fit? Oh no! I might have to put them out on the side because it's just round enough that it needs 2 studs. But I could put them out here. That's kind of cute. Let me see if I have anything else. I have some frogs. That doesn't really make sense, does it? For Christmas? Penguins totally make sense. Yeah, I think that one penguin might have to do it. I mean, I guess I could maybe put some grass or something there. Let me try a piece of grass. So if I put a few of these down there. It is winter though, so maybe it shouldn't be grassy, but just to put a little bit of color, a little bit of green. That's not too bad. Something like that. And then, like I said, this is a 3-in-1, so you have the scene here of Santa, and then you can also have the play function of Santa going down the chimney, and he comes down the chimney here. And then on the back you have this little penguin with the 2 trees and the little that, and then you open this up and then there'll be another scene, I think maybe a beach scene of Santa at the beach. I'll have to think about that some more. But I think it was kind of cool that this has this little lagoon. So you could kind of build like a little beachy scene and maybe something here. That'll come some other time. But this was a lot of fun to build. And this is a Brickanista original. I still need to work on this section. I need to order some parts and I think make some micro furniture. So tomorrow, I don't really have something special planned at 1 o'clock. I might be able to continue working on this, or I'll do it on my 6 o'clock stream on I'm on the brick relay tomorrow with Cranky Bricks, Brick and Nick, Set to Build, and Dr. Cat Builds. So I'll be streaming at 6 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. tomorrow. I have to update my schedule on Twitch. And then I'll be back to my 9 o'clock schedule on Monday. So maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll keep working on this tomorrow night. And for my 1 o'clock, I'll have to think about what I'll do for the 1 o'clock stream. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So if you want to watch me continue on this build, I'll do it on Twitch. I'll do that on Twitch on Sunday night at 6. So I'll have about 3 hours, a 3-hour time block before I have to raid Set to Build. And then on Monday night, we'll see how far I get. But like I said, I do have to order some parts, but I really love how this is coming together. I think that little penguin is actually pretty cool. And then, like I said, this opens up and it could be Santa at the beach when he's on vacation. Anyway, lots of fun. So if you haven't picked up one of these sets, they're not that expensive. This one was a little bit more expensive, but they're usually about $16 US. And like I said, we added a play function here so Santa could go down the chimney. Cool. All right, my friends. I'll go back to full screen here. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. It's interesting whenever I start one of these and I have no clue what I'm going to build. And like I said, I'm doing MOCs on Saturday. I'm always amazed at what ends up happening. So today we built the front of a living room with a big fireplace, and Santa does have the play function. In fact, here, let me show it to you this way. So you do have to angle him, but he will go down the chimney. And the chimney's large enough that you can get him out of there. Let's do this. I know I can get you out of there. And then on the back, we have a little penguin and the outside of the house. And then because this is one of those storybooks that you can open this up, and we'll work on this, like I said, over the next couple days, is that this will be like a little beach scene for Santa down under. So when Santa's visiting the northern hemisphere, he's up here. And when he's in the southern hemisphere, he's in his shorts. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. And I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun making it, and it's getting ready for the holidays. I'm so excited, and I hope the person who gets this enjoys it too. So I'm stoked. I'm just really stoked, and I think I'm right that this, you didn't want this to get too big. If it got to be this tall, it would be a little too tall. I think that's the right size. And little pinstriping going around the back. The other feature that I'm excited about is I use these scroll pieces and then a plate on top, or I'm sorry, a tile on top to kind of finish it off so it has kind of a little finished look to it. So yeah, small techniques go a long way. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this might be a new thing that I do, because I have, I think, 3 of these, and I haven't really thought about what am I going to do to repurpose them. And I kind of like this idea of having 3 scenes in one. And maybe this is, you know, a thing that I start doing. But this one is going to be a gift, and then I better take a lot of pictures if I ever want to recreate it. But yeah, fun times. So thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with me. And I am so thankful that you're spending your Saturday hanging out with me and helping me out with my MOCs. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, thank you again, and may the clutch be with you. Take care, everyone. Bye.